So in the last episode, we started building our own custom page. In case if you missed that video, I'll be leaving a link to that in the description, or the link to the video will be showing in the cards. But there was something that we didn't add on that video, so I've gone ahead to like delete the user. So no, we don't have any users currently. So if I enter my email again, like so, and I use it as the password, and I click on create account. So all right, so it's telling us to enter the verification code that is being sent to my email. But the issue now is that if I don't get that verification code, I will then have to like go back and sign up again. And I think it would be nice if we have like a resend button right here in order to resend the code again. And that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So to go about it, to first go back to our code. Then I will go to, remember we're still in the sign up page like so. So go to, guess it should be done. Let's do it under here. So I'll create a div, and this will be, sorry, not class name of margin top of 6, margin top of 4, give it a border top, then text center. Then we'll add the text that say didn't receive the code. I just had a little space like so. Okay, should be like so. Okay, even got rid of that first, even better. So right here we just need a button, and I think we also need to style this. Let me give this some style so it doesn't look dry. We just say text small, text muted. Let's make it foreground, and for the button, this will be, should we use Shartian button for this? Let's just use Shartian. So we say this one will be resend code. Then for the type, it will be button. Then for the class, we'll say text should be primary. Then let's just make the font to medium for now. So let's see what we have. And for some reason my UI is not updating, so I don't know if it's caching issue. So I think I will need to manually refresh the page, and let's try it one more time. So I'll enter my email again. Alright, so I've seen it right, but this button doesn't look nice. And like I said in the previous video, I won't be spending much time like going in on the styling. But let's just make this much better. So for the text, you know what, let's make the text white. Then I think for the variant, I think we're going to make it, let's make this outline. Let me see how it's going to look. Okay, so now I'm thinking it should be black. And for the hover, let's just leave it at black as well. Text will still be black. Then let's add a little bit of margin here. Oh, you know what? I was thinking we should just add display flex and put this guy here and this guy here. But I'll just make it simple and just add like margin bottom of 3 here. Like I said, you can go nuts with it. Okay, so we'll leave it like so, and I want to make this guy functional right now. So what we do is I'll go to the top, and let's just do it before this is verifying form here. So say I'll call this function handle resend code Then this will be an async function. So first of all, say if it's not loaded, if the entire thing is not loaded. So is loaded. We just want to stop the entire flow. Then if it's actually loaded, just add a try and catch block. So for the try block, we just want to await the sign up. So to prepare email verification, so this one, and the same thing we did that last time, we just select the strategy, and this should not be in string, sorry about that. Then we'll now select whatever one we want to use, just like what we did for the verifying. So we just say code, like so. Then we want to set the error to empty, and basically let's even set the general to empty. So we've not used this yet right now, we'll be using it in a bit. Then I think we need to bring in a new state. I'll call that one, let me do it right here. So I'll say success message and set success message, and this will be your state an empty string, like so. So basically we just want a nice success message to show when we click on the resend button. All right, cool. So right here we set the success message to verification code sent, like so. Then for the catch, here we just pass the error, and we can say set errors, and this time let's just use the general and just say failed to send verification code, like so. I think that is it. Let's just pass in that function here. So right here you can see on click they will say handle resend code, and let me just say cursor here should be pointer. Then before we test it out, it has already brought me to the home page, but we'll test it out again. So before we do that, I think we need to get rid of this guy and change it generally so that we don't get a red message. Let me go back again. So that we don't get an error message here when we click on resend code. We want this to be a success message. But if that code doesn't work, that's when we now show an error message. So I remember that we passed in a general here. So I think we'll be leaning on this one. We'll no longer be using this anymore. So I can say instead of errors of password, I can say errors of general. Then this will be errors of general. Then for the sources, we can just say if there's a success message, then we should just want to render just let me copy this guy here, and this one will be the success message, and for the text will be green 600. All right, so let's test it out now. So if I click on resend code, actually they've sent the code already. So if I click on resend code now, you can see that verification code resent. So I'll quickly copy that code right now. All right, so this is the code that they sent. I'll copy it now and paste it right here. Click on verify. So you can see now that we are now signed in. Alright guys, so that's what I wanted to show you in this video. I hope you learned something from it, and if you found the video helpful, please do it to like the video, hit the subscribe button and share the video. See you on the next one.